Yo, this your girl MDW Says.
Hey, this your girl Liv.
And we are The Says. We're bringing you the latest trending news and raw discussion. And we also got a special co-host guest coming with us, the Cliff Man himself. I'm going to call him the Cliff Man.
What's up, Cliff? Welcome back.
What's happening? Y'all know it's Cliff to give slanging that wood, not that stick. Your man might keep it 100, but you see me, I'm going to give you that extra inch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Since you're coming back, I know you've been on here a few times and explained this, but you cut it short this time. I was expecting you to go a little bit longer. I'm not even going to hold you.
I was too. A little bit.
I'm actually a little disappointed now that you did.
I like that. That's all you need right there. Because you'll ruffle the little feathers with that. Give your girl a little extra inch. Nigga, give who an extra inch? What you say?
Yeah, I said your man might keep it 100, but you see me, I'm going to give you that extra inch.
Yeah,
but you need that when you're trying to get into the end zone. Mm-hmm. It's a football analogy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought it was
you made it
else.
sexual.
My mind's nasty.
It's where people want to take it. You know what I'm saying?
My mind's nasty.
Closer to the truth.
So, yeah, man, we doing something different. Well, we have whoever our favorite people that come on and just we like vibing with them. They coming on, they can co-host kind of, like we just put them in rotation. And Cliff is one of those many people that we love vibing with and having conversation with. That's what it is, man. Thank you for always coming through.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Appreciate y'all for having me, welcoming me in here, man. To your home, man. It's nice.
Yeah, I appreciate you
all
always
the time, Cliff.
adding to production when you come through. He got the light still, but he ain't got that big ass spotlight that he had last time.
You know what? He's always bringing some new gadget over here. Didn't he bring over like some stabilizer at one time?
Yeah, his whole
camera stabilizer. Yeah. And then the last time it was like a boom light or something like that.
Yeah,
making up names.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It just don't have that big diffuser on it. That's what.
So what do you prefer, this or the bigger one?
This is my first time using that. I was trying to just see. That's most of the time when I bring stuff, I'll be testing it out. I'm testing this one.
We turned this into a set. This didn't look like this when he first got here. You know what I'm saying? We turned this into a set. I need y'all to know this. We had the original home decor up here. Liv likes to make me take the said sign down every time, but I don't know why, because it's player to me. But yeah, I have to take this sign down after every recording. This goes back to normal setup. This doesn't stay like this. So yeah, man, I love seeing how we just comes together and do this shit. But anyway, with all that, what everybody been up to? Juneteenth passed.
Juneteenth just passed. Father's Day just passed. It's been a really busy month. It's Pride Month. It's Father's Day. We had Father's Day on Sunday. Juneteenth on Monday. It's been a lot of celebration this month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fathers was a little mad over the Father's Day because they ain't get that same Mother's Day love.
Yeah, and that never happens.
I understood it too because I went to the store and I was like, "Damn, is Father's Day even this weekend?"
I was gonna say, wait, are they just like mad at companies for like not doing a lot of promotion behind Father's Day? I can say, like working in marketing, I saw very minimal Father's Day sale. Come kick it with your dad.
Did y'all get your fathers in it?
I did.
Yeah, that's none. Mind your business. How about that? On top of that, can the men have some accountability though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what you want niggas to be accountable for on their day?
Okay, so why don't okay, it's your day, and if you were doing something where there are some people out there, great men, very great men, they're out there that get celebrated and they get showered. To the ones that don't. Red flag is all I'm saying.
I think Cliff is more so not talking about like relationships, just like, again, companies like not really doing anything.
Period.
Or did you see a lot of people just
I'm saying period in the same way because I'm saying period because this is how I'm saying it. For Mother's Day, women can, they don't have to do much of nothing. Some women
flew home for Mother's Day, had a Mother's Day brunch.
Some women are very terrible mothers, but Mother's Day is gonna always be Mother's Day for them.
No,
they gonna get that.
Not for them terrible moms.
Y'all got it twisted. Y'all got it twisted.
There are some deadbeat moms, and when we were in like elementary school, I would see some kids. They weren't making cards for their mamas because their mamas weren't doing shit.
I don't know too many chicks that are mothers that did not. They can tell me that they didn't hear Happy Mother's Day to them on Mother's Day.
Yeah, just because nigga know you had a mother. I mean you're a mother.
People do that to their fathers even when their dads ain't shit.
No.
Yeah, facts. Happy Father's Day.
Cliff,
yeah, it's a lot of people. Fact. There's a lot of people that got shouted out that didn't deserve
but
it.
A sweet text, Happy Father's Day, not even an exclamation, a period. You know what I'm saying? No emoji.
But if you silent, people, because we know Well, I know how what Father's Day mean to dudes and certain men. So if I know they doing they damn thing, I'm give them a special, hey, happy Father's Day. I see you out here doing it. Don't go unnoticed.
But I do think that there could be more things going on in the community for fathers on Father's Day. Like for Mother's Day, there's always like events at the park, or like people are always going above and beyond. And I do kind of get what you're saying. Like for Father's Day, it's literally like, well, happy Father's Day, Dad, pat on the back. Maybe let's go have something to eat, and that's it. Where like mothers are like, I'm gonna get up. I want to go to brunch. I want to go to dinner. I want a gift. Everybody's bringing me something.
This is where it comes into place where you got to stop, thinking that just because you just breaking bread, moms are up there spending time like, oh, I'm out here providing for the family. I'm doing this. I'm the reason why. Hey, you gotta spend time. Them kids don't care about you, paying for this shit. Spend the time. Maybe they'll think about that. You know what I'm saying? Time works better than money, because my daddy don't do spend a quarter on me, but I make sure I go and see him, you know what I'm saying, because he spent time with me, you know what I'm saying. Just do that.
I think it depends on the age of the child too, though, like, because kids sometimes you think they appreciate time, but it's when you get older that you start really kind of paying attention.
They appreciate the time till you get to high school. Once they get to high school, they're like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want my space. Give me the money. Give me the bread. I'll go buy you a gift with your own money for Father's Day. But
you go through phases. So you go through that teenage phase where it's like, fuck the parents. I just want to be a rebel. But then when you're adult years and you going through the same experiences that they went through, you understand like, damn, I see why, But other than that,
but still, girls have a different experience than guys, especially with their fathers.
Oh, we got turned. Can we hear that?
Yeah, it's pretty
probably
loud.
So. It's
Can you just hit it with your arm real quick? I'm scared.
Sorry about that.
It's the white button. Yeah, thank you.
But daughters have a different experience with dad than sons have with their dads. You know what I'm saying? I heard this funny ass joke. It was like, you got to be a gay ass nigga to want to have a son.
Mm-hmm. I think I shared that with you.
Yeah, you shared it.
Yeah, it's like there was like being gay ain't even the top 10 gayest things that you can do. It was like having a son is pretty gay because you just raising another nigga. And then it was saying some. No, it was like funny ignorant shit.
I seen one of those like that where it was like men can't even carry cash in their pockets because they're carrying around other men's faces in their pocket. Like, get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
And not to take away, because we're gonna get one more though. It was like it's gay for a man to be mad at another nigga because how you have another nigga on your mind and shit like that. Just dumb shit. But go ahead.
Yeah, but the raising your kids thing, like raising your son. It is kind of like that though. It's like you don't want to be in your son's life too much. You don't want to raise a soft nigga. I'm saying you don't want to raise him to be soft.
But if you're not soft, you're not gonna raise a soft.
Nah, agree.
Nigga,
agree.
Rewind that back, nigga.
It's like what?
We not just gonna let you skate through that. You say you don't want to be in your kid, your son like.
No, that ain't what I mean like that. I'm saying, being there to like. Dudes don't. You have to let your kids mess up a little bit. Like you have to let them experience life. I'm saying, as a man, you don't go babying and pampering no fucking other man.
You know what,
you know what I'm
Cliff?
saying?
It's very funny that you're saying this, and you're so traditional. Because that's just a traditional mindset. And I'm actually reading this book, and it's about this man who was writing to his son, basically telling him why he wasn't like emotional with him and why he was just so stern with him, because he was just trying to raise him to be a man and not some weak boy. And he was like, it wasn't that I didn't love you. I loved you, and that was me showing my love to you, trying to make you be like a man versus telling you when you fall and you scrape your knee, crying, kissing it, instead of telling you, man, suck it up, you a little boy. Or if you get a grass stain or whatever, you fall off the bike. You know what I'm saying? He was like, me telling you man up wasn't me not telling you I don't love you. And I was like, damn, that's crazy though, because that's why men now are so like hard. It's hard for y'all to be emotional.
As a childless person here, what you just said made me want to go to this Bishop T.D. Jakes video that I saw this morning. So just listen 1 second. Hold on.
If another childless person tells me how to be a
Hold on.
If another childless person tells me how to be a father, I'll scream. I know this is going to get me on TikTok for sure, but here I go. If another woman tells me how to be a father, I will open my mouth and flat out scream. You can no more tell me how to be a father than I can tell you how to birth a baby. I don't know nothing about birthing a baby. I don't know nothing about nursing a child. You have to know what you don't know. Shut up being the teacher and just be the wife. How do you know how to be a father? Not only are you not a father, most of you didn't even have a father, and yet you're an expert on how to be.
He thought he ate, and he didn't. Let me finish. He thought he ate, and he didn't. I wanted to read, because, like, I say this all the time. Like, I don't have a kid, you know what I'm saying? And the way that y'all brag about it, yeah, it could be rewarding, but the way y'all be stressed out and like talking about, oh my God, y'all don't make it sound like it's just rewarding either, but I know it can be, but y'all also don't make it seem like it's the best thing ever. But also, let me just tell you one thing. Listen, Linda, as a kid, when I was a kid, I know what I would like to have known or had as a father figure or a mother figure or anything. You just know, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you have to have kids to know what a bad or a good parent look like. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can't tell them how to parent, but you know who's doing a good job, you know who's trying, and you know who's doing a shitty job. That's no ifs, ands, or buts. But let me just say this. Let me just read this comment, and then you can have the floor. Somebody said, I beg to differ. Can a single marriage counselor give their clients marriage advice? Does a realtor that doesn't own a home sell a home? Can a doctor who hasn't had cancer give advice with how to deal with the disease? And finally, a male that's a big word. Come on, that's me. Obstetrician, because you obstetrician.
Obstetrician.
Whatever. What he said. Can most definitely tell a woman how to birth the baby. Any person who has been a child can tell someone how to be a father. We as children know what we need or needed. What are y'all thoughts?
I mean, I agree. Speaking from personal experience, my dad wasn't there, and I know exactly what I would want from a father, and I express this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I can definitely speak on how you should be a father to somebody or to a child. No, I can't say that I speak from his point of view, him being a father, but I can speak from the other point of view, me at one point in time being a child and still being an adult. That lingers with you. And even as an adult, you even then start to realize more what you want. As a kid, you're like, oh, he's not there, but he's sending me money, or he pops up on the weekends with candy, and all that stuff is cool, right? But then when you really start to realize when you get to like middle school and high school, like, damn, I think my dad actually ain't shit. Because he only come around with money and candy, but he'll never go to my basketball games, or he'll never do, you know what I'm saying, the fatherly things that actually matter, kind of like you said, versus spending money. Mm-hmm. And anybody who comes from a home like that can speak on it from that point of view, though, strictly.
No, I was just gonna say that I don't think you don't have the same emotional attachment to that position unless you've had it. And what I mean by having that emotional position is, you know what I'm saying, to having a kid is totally different.
Hope you ain't swat that shit in my drink.
I hit him too, though. I did hit him. I felt him hit my hand. But that emotional attachment, what you fighting for is different when you know when you really living that with that kid. It's the same thing as finally having $1 million. You willing to bet and do a lot of shit to get to $1 million right now because you don't really have that much bread. You know what I'm saying? But if you had that much money, you're not gonna be willing to go back to this type of broke. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna live a different type of life. You can't say what you would do when you got that. Mm-hmm. So that's just one of my ways of thinking about it.
I think just like mothers go through postpartum depression, men can feel the same way after having kids, right? There are some mothers who give birth and then don't want anything to do with the baby. They can't deal with the stress, with the long nights of no sleep. It's a lot for some people.
It'd be a reality check.
I do feel like if you can accept that and you are aware of that about yourself, that's a point where maybe okay, I shouldn't have kids anymore. Let me give this child to a loving home. But I do feel like even then, at the end of the day, that child is still going to come back and she's still going to speak on, damn, I wish my real father X, Y, and Z. Or damn, my real mother, X, Y, and Z. So it doesn't matter even if you're doing it with good intention. Kids don't care. And I hate to be this way if you're good or bad, right? Till a certain age. As long as you're there and they see you in the house, they don't give a fuck if you were drunk and you play with them every day until they get older and they realize, right? But they're going to remember those memories like, damn, I remember dad always crawling on the floor. I don't know if it was because he was playing with me or not, but he was always there versus an absent figure. Or the dads who pop up every once in a while. I'd much rather you be completely 100% absent versus popping up every year or two, popping up every quarter. What is that doing by getting their hopes up?
I feel you. I mean, like I said, my pops was there, so it's hard for me to even understand dudes who don't want to be in their kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? But I've witnessed some females keep the guy out of their lives, out of the kids'
For
lives.
spite.
Yeah.
That's low down
I've
and dirty.
seen it happen.
Well, sometimes the women keep the kid away because the dad is like a revolving door. They be a revolving door. It's open, close. You come in and out of the child's life, and you end up hurting the child's life. Like some people prevent it from that. Yeah, some women do be bitter, but
But how does that even happen? And who are you to be the judge of? You know,
you protecting that as a mom. You protecting that kid's feelings.
okay,
And
There
but the
was-
dads could be doing that to the mothers too, though.
what you mean?
And some do. Some do. Some men do use kids as a means
It's
to
hard.
manipulate the situation, and women do too.
But like you said though, but why is it that when a man does it, it's gonna be manipulating the situation? When a woman does it, it's just
It's manipulating the
taking her
situation.
power back or something.
It depends on why she's keeping. To me, it depends on why she's keeping the kid away. Now, if she's just keeping him away because you don't want to be with her no more, you've moved on. That's petty. That's whack, right? Like, that's not fair to the man. If he don't want you, he don't want you. But at least he's still trying to be in the child's life. Now, she's
That'd
doing
be
it
like that with
because
some
you a
of the
bad dude, or like Amber said, you got a bunch of bitches always running through the crib, or you selling drugs, or whatever the case
Get off
is.
the mic. You gotta be off
Of
the mic.
course, she's not going to want her child around that, right? And even if she was around that before she had the child, when you have a kid, a lot of people, their perspectives change. And I mean,
Correct.
It's some niggas
And
that'll
also,
stop being
too,
fathers
I like there
when
are
they
some-
can't be with the woman anymore.
Yeah, and that's very true. And then there are some times where like people are in long-term relationships, they have kids, the parent can't, like the mother can't handle it, and she literally forces the dad out of the child's life. Like I've seen that. I've seen this guy, he was battling for like 5 or 6 years to get custody. He wasn't able to see his child. After like 8 years, he was literally like, I'm
Yo, fuck
broke.
this.
I'm out of money. I don't have the energy. I'm so stressed out. I haven't seen my child. And he gave up. And it's like, at what point are you supposed to like be like, damn, I throw in the towel? That's a long motherfucking time.
And but that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. For men, it's a little bit. They go through that more often than women.
I believe that.
Can,
I'm pretty sure. I believe that.
but when women tell you how to be a man, what it would take to be, what makes a good father, it's like,
I don't think they telling you how to be. They suggesting ways that'll help them be,
ways
that'll help the union.
Help them do less.
Okay, yeah.
Ways that'll help them do less.
Either way,
you
it's
do
keeping the
more,
peace, though, right?
But is it? Like I
I'm
said,
all for like
why-
fair
but-
shit.
Yeah,
too, yeah.
but why are people looking for equality when they saying that a woman shouldn't have to do that? In the same breath, we want equality. We should have equality, but
We want equality.
I shouldn't have to do that if I got a man in my life.
We want equality, but let's be very honest. It will never be fully equal for men and women. Let me tell you why. Men and women can work the same jobs. They can be weightlifters together, all of those things. But at the end of the day, a woman has scientifically another job to carry a baby, right? So the man can go to work.
A woman is just a
he doesn't have
nurturer.
to carry the baby. He doesn't have to do any of that. He can still function
Men
the
don't do
same,
that.
be totally fine while the woman is still going to work, standing on her feet while carrying another life, then comes home, cooks the dinner, then cleans the house, and all he had to do was go to his 9 to 5.
Right. That's kind of bullshit.
I mean, but
So we're fighting for
I
equality
don't
when it comes
know.
to workforce, like
But
the work
honestly-
field and
But honestly, I don't know too many dudes who live that type of life who just go to work and don't do nothing else. The
And
guys that I know, they go to work. Once they get off, they take in one car to go taking her car to go get the gas or whatever because they don't want their girl stopping to get
That's
gas
amazing.
and nowhere. They take her car to go get the gas. They'll stop at the grocery store to get the groceries. They gonna take the car to go get it fixed or whatever else going on like that. They picking the kids up because she dropped them off because it was earlier. Once he get
That's
off,
called teamwork.
But
A lot of
that's-
women
and
don't
that-
have
and
that.
that- and that's
That's called
amazing.
teamwork.
But
A
we
lot
just
of
had-
women don't have that.
We just had
I'm
a
glad
guest
you know them
on here.
niggas.
We just had a guest on here who is against any type of woman role. Okay, he's the man.
He'll
And when
rather
it
pay
comes
somebody
to-
to do that shit.
We
rather him
legit
do
asked
it.
if your wife got sick, would you cook? No, I'm not cooking. That's for the women. We're gonna order something. I'm pretty sure you'll cook for your lady.
I could
No, you
more than she
cook.
do.
Yeah, you
See?
cook. My thing is, and I know that we tired of this conversation, but if a woman has to, and this is why, but it be women under the comments that don't even do half of this shit already. That they be like, I'm not going. If I gotta go 50-50, I don't need no man. You can't even do the whole 100. So you should be able to do. You should be thankful that a nigga coming through and taking the 50 off. But hey, to each his own. Not telling you how to live your life.
If you was to buy a chick a car, she would be mad at you because you don't keep enough gas in there for her to drive.
That's crazy. But hear me out. Hear me out. It be women like that with the 50-50 talk saying all this shit. But my thing is, I think it's crazy that if like, I can see if it's a childless home. If it's a childless home in that hole, both of y'all should be working. Y'all should be putting in the same time. If it's some kids in the home, all right, nah, nigga, I'm gonna take care of these responsibilities and your ass, you know what I'm saying? You can take care of the household. But if it's just like I ain't gonna tell nobody how to run their household. Do it work for y'all, baby.
I was about to say,
Do it work for y'all. All I'm saying is,
what if it be different? The girl making a little bit more paper than the nigga.
be a stay-at-home
I mean,
dad then.
and guess what, Cliff? We have recently met a stay-at-home dad. Okay, super chill. Wife made all the money. He was cool, took care of the kids, and he was living and loving it.
His girl was white, huh?
No, she was I think black, or she definitely
Who
wasn't
you
white.
met?
He worked on the marketing team with us. Remember?
Oh yeah,
And he was a stay-at-home
right.
dad.
Doing a lot. Go ahead. You ain't got your names. You got
I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, I don't either. But you ain't got to say who you worked with. You know, people will find out quick.
Wow.
But yeah, yeah.
And
so
and that's happening more and more.
I'm not
And
against that. Do what works for y'all. But all I'm saying is, kids. If it's a kidless home, I believe in equal opportunity. But if it's kids in a home and the mama is really taking on more of the responsibilities and you want her to work, I understand. Like, nigga, I'm not finna be going 50-50 with you. Fuck out of here, because I'm not. The responsibility isn't 50-50. I understand women that talk that talk. Nigga, you about to pay all these motherfucking bills if I got this, because kids is a full-time job, baby. And dads, you know, yeah, we love active fathers, and we got to stop hyping fathers up for doing the basic shit. But since fathers are really not active like that, and there's really not like a lot of great stand-up guys, we got to cheer on the ones that's out here doing it, and they just be doing basic father shit.
But no, we saying basic father shit. But let me. I want to just say this. 'Cause
Okay.
a lot of times you talking about applaud men for doing basic father shit,
Being there.
but we're not making women do basic women shit either. If we want to talk about basic mother shit, a lot of reasons why some guys can't do what they can't financially provide the way that they want to or the way that they supposed to is because the baby mama doesn't have the skills to make his job cheaper. If you, like in the olden days or whenever,
what do you mean cheaper?
clothes. I gotta buy clothes, right? I know.
Oh,
a girl,
so you mean I get what you're
yeah,
saying.
I know a girl who sews. She literally be sewing her kids' clothes and sewing her own clothes, and they be wearing that shit. It look cool, you know what I'm saying? They be doing that, but that's her dude ain't gotta buy clothes. He's just buying underwear and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
She cook all of the time. So they not eating out. She's not tripping on eating out because she can cook. She actually make different
And I bet
recipes.
you he better be covering all the
just
fucking
say though,
bills
right
for
now
all
too,
that
though,
shit.
cooking and eating out now are equivalent. I don't care what you say. You go to a grocery store, you buy one meal. That shit is fucking hella expensive, like for no reason. I'm so tired of this shit. Can I just say that? And two, we should not be lacing our kids in designer or none of that crazy stuff, right? Like, they're babies. In 5 months, they grow out of that, right? And then for years, they continue to just grow out of shit within 5 to 8 months. Why are you lacing these kids in Gucci, Chanel, Prada, all this other crazy
To
shit?
flex.
Like,
You know,
no.
that's
That's
just
what
to
I
flex.
say.
I'll
When we
take some
say kids,
hand-me-downs.
when we say kids cost something or kids are expensive, you know what I'm saying? What
Child care, nigga,
cost?
that shit's expensive.
Well,
like, you better look like
daycare's
weekly.
expensive.
That shit's
No,
expensive.
yeah.
I'm talking about do the math.
But you only
600
take
a week.
care if it's a single home.
What? Come again?
If the dad is paying for everything, then you don't need daycare. You only need daycare if both parents are working or it's a single home.
Yeah.
And both parents, I mean, in reality, both parents be working, so they need daycare. What are you talking about?
Okay. But this is what
But we were talking about a traditional home.
But this is the thing. You just said that most homes, both of the parents gonna be working, so they're gonna have to pay for child care, right? Both of the parents gonna be working. But when we look at it on the internet, most of the girls are saying they don't want to have to work.
Child care alone make you not want to have kids. Me personally,
So that's why they don't want to work.
just alone. That's a lot. Just that's a hefty. Do you know how much child care costs?
Costs like $500
$400
a week.
More than
$500 a
that.
week.
400-500 is pretty low ball. They be looking like, where you at? Where you getting that from? 400-500. They might come knocking on your door right now asking you where you get that from.
And it also depends where you live too. Like I'm pretty sure out here in California, it's wild expensive. Like for
Man,
no
that's a
reason.
whole nother. That's a whole
But-
nother. That's rent.
I
No,
think
that's
back
more
then.
than rent. If you paying that much per week, that's way more than rent.
No,
No, that's rent.
No, that's rent.
Five.
That's about
Two racks.
yeah.
That's rent. What you talking about? And it'd be more than that. So that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
And some women don't be having no help, and that's why they be like, "Daddy ain't doing shit," and you put them on child support, it ain't gonna get shit from them. Like it'd be pointless to do it. Man, just be careful when you have kids. But how about that? That should be the moral of the story.
Wrap it up.
Story.
Be careful you have kids with. While we all speaking from a
So
childless
enough
matter.
about Father's Day though. We celebrated Juneteenth. Did you celebrate?
What did I do on Juneteenth? Juneteenth was.
You want me to tell them what you was
It
doing?
was on Monday.
I know what you was doing pre, but I ain't gonna put your business out
That was
there.
Monday. I just was working. I was editing stuff yesterday. That's all I did.
Yeah.
No,
That was
yeah.
yesterday.
You should have went to the Juneteenth in Lemaire Park. It was crazy. Like we went around 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
It was
a
bang, bro.
good time.
But it was hectic.
It was packed. It was like you were
so
walking through
much.
a club and you couldn't move. Like you ever be so packed in the club and you're like shimmying through. It's taking 15 minutes just to get from
Like
one
you just
corner
say,
to
I'm
the
like,
next.
you in line or are we walking through? Oh, I'm walking through. You know what I'm saying? Just be standing in the line, just like here. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. The only suggestion, it was a grand time. It was lovely seeing all them beautiful black people out there. I'm not gonna cap. It was a grand time. They gotta start charging for that shit because it'll eliminate all them motherfuckers being out there.
Well,
You can't have free shit. No, y'all gotta put a price on that shit. Just like it
Especially
wouldn't be
with
that packed.
headliners like that.
It wouldn't be that packed. I appreciate the free show. I kid you not. Like I appreciate
But that's
it.
why it was so packed.
I got to see Alex Vaughn. We left early
Too Short.
during the Too Short
Did Russell
set.
show up?
I didn't get. It was
We
three
couldn't
sets.
make that
so
stage.
it was 3 stages. I thought it was only 2. I was by the main stage and this other stage. They say LaRussell was on another stage. He was there. He woke up, got straight to it. I saw the footage on other people. I didn't get to see it. It was so many fucking people. Again, I never knew it was so many black people in here, like around here, because I see more Mexicans or Hispanics than I see blacks out here. I kid you not, didn't know so many black
Well,
motherfuckers
you know what?
out
We
here.
also live in Hollywood, babe. We need to
It was
move
a
out to the
beautiful
black
thing.
areas.
Hell nah, they got the shooting out there. They be shooting
Girl,
out
they get
here.
the shooting out here.
They be shooting out here, but it was like they said 50 to 75 people was fighting. That sound gang related.
That's a huge thing.
50 to 75 people. We left just in time. Like I'm over by Shy's, helping her do something. And next thing I know, Love, because we met Love out there, Love and Ivy. And next thing you know, I get a text talking about niggas left right on time. I'm like, yo, what happened? Then I check my message. That's like, bro, they got the shooting. They had 2 shootings out here. I'm like, yo.
It's so crazy.
It was so many.
Ever...
I just wanted to leave though because like it was so many people. Like imagine if shots were you getting mauled, trampled over, and all that shit. So I'm like, man, we gotta get up out of here.
It was hard just for us to leave. Like I swore we weren't going to see the road. I was like, where the fuck is the street? Because I'm trying to get up out of here. It was so packed. People were jumping up on the roofs of the building.
I'll show
of, like,
footage.
the storefronts
I'll
and
show
stuff.
footage.
It was crazy. I'm like, damn. It was
crazy.
a good time though.
Grand
I'm not
time.
going to
Taste the
hold
Soul?
you. I'm sorry.
Did you ever go to Taste the Soul?
Yeah.
I
Was
don't
it
think
a bigger crowd than Taste the Soul?
I never went. She
So
went.
I went to Taste of Soul a couple years ago.
You gotta pay to go
but-
there, right?
No. It's just it's like a food market. It's like how they have it on Abbot Kinney on the first, all the food trucks. The food was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. I had
He
a deep
asked
fried
that.
lobster,
He asked.
but
He asked. Yeah,
it wasn't as packed.
exactly.
No, like Taste of Soul wasn't as packed as
It was
Juneteenth.
way too many people.
Cliff, when I tell you,
That's
you're
a
like
lot of people.
rubbing skin. and
My
it's
head hurt
hot.
not thinking about how
It was
many
like-
people was out there.
They were
It was
running out
crazy.
of food. Like by 4:00, all the food trucks were out of food.
Mind you, this shit supposed to
Started
end
at
at
12.
9. In at 9, everybody at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. No, it was 5. Don't lie. I'm like, it was like 5:30. Yeah, we closed. We ain't taking no more orders. What the fuck you supposed to do out here for the next 4? They done stole the McDonald's cash register when they got out there. They Pizza Hut packed to the motherfucking head. People, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a lot of people. It was so many people.
I mean, like I said, I'm glad I didn't go because I heard about the end part.
Nah, but before then, it was a good time. It was just so many people.
It was definitely a good time.
Like, put a price on that shit.
And we thought by not going early, we were like doing the right thing. Next time, I would have went at 12 o'clock. We would have been able to have a better experience, really be able to stop at the shops, like really see what they got going on. Eat some of the food.
And
like,
not enjoy none of the food because when you eating that, you standing and eating.
Y'all didn't buy anything?
I got some food, but it was just uncomfortable. It was cold. It was all right. Like the food wasn't the worst. I'm sure it was way better when it was warm, fresh.
Yeah,
it was a lot. I'm talking about like I'm like we gotta get from around here. You know, just like when you see like you just know like when it's like hey this. You just get that feeling like when it's too many niggas in one spot, you just know this is never good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I hate that we can't ever get together and have a grand time, but you just know it's like, hey man, some nigga shit it's too many niggas. Niggas just cutting through, not saying excuse me. Somebody gonna go the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that. Like you don't. Yeah, it's just
everybody was parked so far away. We parked a mile away. Mm-hmm. So imagine the people who couldn't find parking past us.
It was crazy. But yeah, grand time besides all that. Put a price on that shit next time. A little $20 admission.
They still gonna be out there. They're gonna be like, I get to see Jasmine Sullivan too.
Jasmine didn't even fucking
she didn't perform.
Yeah, they got they niggas nigged and they killed it. So yeah,
I think
Wale I think after Wale said they woke up, got straight to it, and they just, you know.
Damn. They was like, I'm here.
I know I was like, hey, man, it's too many niggas out here for the Too Short set. I'm like, when they got to climbing the buildings and shit, I'm like, yeah, let's get up out of here. Mm-hmm. It feel like a riot. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
What's my favorite word?
Bitch. And when they ain't hit the bitch loud enough, I was like, yeah, it's time to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They on bullshit. Cause you know, they ain't there for good. They there on bullshit. You gotta hit that. What's mine? When the crowd didn't pass the vibe check, what I say? Yeah, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Kid you not. They ain't passed the vibe check. What's my favorite? They was in that bitch looking around. Let's get up out of here.
It was a good time. It was definitely a good time, though, nonetheless.
Yeah, man. For real. It was great to be around all those lovely, beautiful black people, man. Y'all keep shining. What else we got? What you
know, those weren't even a part of the topics. You know that we just were introducing. We're still in introduction, to be quite frank.
We ain't on no introduction. We rolling. We 32 minutes in. What intro? It's a long ass intro.
But going back to kids and women.
No, what you saying?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask y'all about two things. It was maybe YNW Melly trial and Boosie going to jail again.
Oh. Didn't they say Boosie got caught up on live too, like from social media?
He had a gun tucked in his back waistline.
That's how you know they really be watching.
Listen, I laughed and I didn't mean to laugh because like the dude, one of the victims' fathers, was going live talking about, nigga, Boosie, you going to this nigga trial and your ass ain't even fucking go to fucking Marlo Mike trial. Nigga, like, what type of game? You don't even know this nigga. Like, oh, man, he bought me a fucking peanut butter sandwich in the fucking airport. Like, wow. So to see the next day, this nigga get locked up, I'm like, see, that's why you need to mind your motherfucking business when you out here living foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing too much. You up on Vlad every fucking Friday, every Wednesday. Like, nigga, cool it down.
Man, yeah.
No, go ahead.
I really just feel like I took Boosie to be a whole lot smarter than that. And you going to a murder trial after you were almost a convicted murderer. You were almost.
Nigga talking about, yeah, I'm going to so I can be a better lawyer. I feel like I can help niggas. Nigga, help yourself right now, respectfully. Right. Like, you wildin'. You too loud.
You got away with. I don't want to say you got away with something.
Don't snitch. They don't get to call you snitching. Don't get to saying too much.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you didn't do something, you didn't do something. And once you've proven that to be correct, I think you should just leave all stuff that's associated with that alone and go live a good life. And just,
but I'm in these streets,
Cliff. Do you feel like, though, for certain people, specifically people like Boosie, it's hard for them. Like, he craves attention. He lives.
I think Boosie definitely is an attention whore.
Like, And like you said, like you both said, like, come on, I expected you to be smarter than that. We say this about all niggas who get caught on the internet. I'm pretty sure at some point in time he probably cracked a joke about somebody doing some dumb shit like this, and then here you are.
I ain't gonna lie, them bitches had cried in my family. I wanted to go,
you know what I'm saying?
Say some old fucking get you caught up ass shit on social media. It happens to you, boy. It happens. It happens. I wanted to say some real ignorant shit, but it's like, for who? For who?
But and I hate to be the devil's advocate, but do you not think it was just a matter of time?
All the shit I thought he was on. I thought he was he was just talking shit.
He was just talking shit.
You don't get locked up for talking shit. Yeah. You know, he didn't deserve that for talking. He just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing with Boosie is that he was already getting caught with these different guns, and then he got on the platform, on the podcast platform recently, and just said, yeah, that's why you got to keep a youngster with you in the car. Whoever don't have their charges, and please forgive me, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. But this is what he said on there. He was just like, yeah, and whoever don't have no charges, that's who take the charge. It's gonna be their gun. So by the time we get to court, this and this and this. And you said this, so you basically just gave me your rundown.
He's just telling them how I go though.
But
that's how he doing the cops. Like, so now the cops are like, okay, so the next time we see Boosie on the street, we're gonna pull him over. We're gonna find a reason to search his car. We already know what the situation is. But that's what we always say about rappers always putting their business out there indirectly. Like, why are you even doing that?
Man, they entertainers, bro. They out here to entertain.
Their entertainment is their music. What they're doing in their personal life.
No, them niggas is comedy stars. What are you talking about? Them niggas is they are comedians. What are you talking about?
Like in our era, Amber, growing up, the only thing we knew about the people who were in the industry were what the magazines showed us. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, this is just me going back to social media, allowing way too much access to people and their lives. And some people like Boosie,
name all the rappers,
couldn't take it. And look how crazy
they all do some goofy shit. Like some, not when I say goofy, like some funny ass shit. Like them niggas be entertaining. Like even black youngsters, all of them are memes. You know what I'm saying? All of them are walking memes. Even Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Like every one of them.
And that wouldn't even be a thing if social media wasn't around.
Yes, they are, because the niggas are entertainers.
Memes wouldn't be around.
I mean, Cisco, but that's what Cisco was before. We all
with the thong song.
Yeah, the thong song. We knew him with the gray hair and shit.
But that was it. We didn't know what he had going on behind the platinum hair, right? Like, we just all made assumptions and put our own story behind it. We didn't really know what was going on. You know what's going on in Boosie's life damn near all the time.
I don't know, man, but all I gotta say is that next Vlad interview gonna be hot. If he get one, you know what I'm saying?
If he get out of jail,
you don't think he getting out? Is a rap for him? What's so bad about having a gun? What's wrong with having a gun?
He was a convicted. He was on.
Why you think parole. I'm a convicted felon? Why you think I'm a convicted felon?
Was it fully
I gotta
loaded
protect
too?
myself.
Huh? Was it fully loaded?
That's neither here nor there.
Well, you know you get years for each bullet too.
That's in New York, ain't it?
No, that's in California too. But Boosie had. I'm quite sure Boosie ain't walking around without a loaded gun.
Well, I said fully loaded, like.
Yeah, but I mean with one in the chamber. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Boosie stands to get at least 10 years from what they were saying, like 10 to 15 years, something like that.
You got time to sit down and think about all them other people's business he was speaking on. You
and
know
where
what
did
I'm
this
saying?
happen at?
San Diego. They repicked it up. They picked it back.
No, they dropped it, and then the feds picked that shit up. They was like, he thought they got him something. They was like, nope, the feds picked him up. And that's it's unfortunate, man.
That is.
I don't wish jail on nobody but pedophiles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really hoping Boosie don't have to do no time. Like I really.
Well, you said he was on parole, not even probation, parole.
Yeah, because he had.
I thought he had just got off papers and shit.
Well, I don't know. He had the drug charges and shit.
I don't know anything about that. I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian. I don't live that thug life. I don't even know these judges. I don't know nothing. I can't tell you what the DA do. I don't even want to know. I know what I know who they are. I know what a DA is. But I'm just saying, I never meet them niggas because I live a clean civilian life, baby.
Gotcha.
I'm not out here trying to,
beat a case.
Yeah. That's it.
Sometimes unfortunate situations happen to people. Yeah.
And you get caught.
Landed in a situation you never could have imagined.
The camera on me, Zach. Tell you right now. Listen to me. we riding in the car, you got a gun, I don't know you got a gun, and you trying to, and I got a clean ass record, and you got a dirty record, and you tell me, hey, can you take this? No, the fuck, I got benefits. The fuck is you talking about? I'm a civilian. Why would I lose that?
Well, honestly, let's be real. A real friend to me wouldn't even
wouldn't even
ask
put
me,
you exactly.
Wouldn't even do that to
wouldn't
me.
even have me in that situation.
You know what I'm saying?
So fuck out of here. Thank you, baby.
Unless we were doing this together, you know what I'm saying? If I got in this car and I didn't know what was going on, and then when you get pulled over, you're just like, yo, take this gun and throw it in my lap. You got me fucked.
Yeah, you ain't mean me no well anyway.
You didn't even prep me.
You wanted me to be a flunky anyway. You said me no, bitch. So guess what? Take your own charge. Oh, she a snitch. Call me Gunna. Whatever. Call me Gunna Wanna. Fuck that.
And especially if you don't know if your friend is like about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
down to ride. I'm saying I'm a rider, but hey. Don't let me know what the fuck going on.
When it comes to guns and knives,
nah, ain't even about that. Let me know what the fuck going on. Don't just be setting me up, goddamn it.
So you be mad? You be mad if I got out the car first and went to the police and told them I'd be like, yeah, she put a gun up in the.
And guess what? Hey, you can tell them whatever you want. Hey,
check the prints.
Yep, there you go. Check. I didn't even know nothing about that. And if he listen, baby, go ahead.
I ain't even touched the dash.
Check the gun. Check the gun residue if you can. I don't even fuck around. I don't even not. Last time,
oh no.
What kind of gun is that? I couldn't even tell you what kind of gun is that. What is that? What is that? Shit, is that virtual reality? Listen, boy, I don't know shit.
Like it's the cocaine over there in the passenger side door. It's all her.
They got fucking records, long records of me. They know damn well I don't play with no motherfucking coke. They know damn well. They know I got records of that.
She moved to California and picked up a habit.
Shit, I'm telling you, man. But if y'all ever see me, I don't know, I might do it on my last deathbed or something. But I'm sliding the note to the Taylor. I got to do it one time. You know what I'm saying? Slide the note to the. I say it too many times. I got to do it one time. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to be on some when I know I got like some. I don't even want to put that out there. But I'm just saying, you know, it got to be when I know like my time coming. It's like let me go do this. Let me get on my Clio. Let me get on my Clio.
Just experience it. I hear you.
I got to, man. Just slide a note. Then you just see me in the paper. 75-year-old woman. You know? Slid the note to the teller.
I almost made that money.
You know what, Amber? I honestly feel like if you were an old woman, I just actually read something like this. This old woman, her dream was to always be like arrested by like some hot cops. She was like 90. And the cops actually did it, and they put her in the cell overnight, arrested her and everything, and it was like the highlight of her fucking life. I kid you not.
That would not be the highlight of mine.
But
that would not be the highlight.
She's also a white woman too.
Yeah. Oh man, did you see this video of this white woman? Because you know LAPD, they got it bad where they just be stopping randomly in the middle of the street, like they'll hold up traffic just to pull somebody over. So it was this fucking white woman in New York that had the cops was blocking off a street, and she I think I got it.
She got out the car.
She walked up on him
and she was like, "What's your badge number? What's your badge number? Get the fuck out the street. What's the purpose of this?
What we holding up the traffic for? What's your badge number? Get the fuck out the street. And he was like, badge number doing, and they got the fuck out the street.
And what's the first thing I said to you?
Like, if you click the comments, the first comments was like, I advise my chocolates not to do this right here. And I was like, funny as fuck. It's like, I'll be wanting to do that shit, but it ain't gonna work out the same for me. It's so crazy because why do y'all be holding up the traffic like just disrespectful? I like some of these cops need to get slapped upside their fucking head.
They're a little entitled, right? Like, and I hate again.
They do
hate
be
to be
entitled
the devil's advocate, but you never wanted to like play with your power just a little bit. Like you never worked at a job and took something you weren't supposed to take, or like tested. Man, I used to take food from the back all the time, sneak in the back all the time, and take home sodas and shit.
You telling on yourself? They thinking you still do that. Good thing you work from home now. Because they'll still be, this bitch be stealing sodas. Good thing you work from home.
They're there for everybody?
Yes.
I just didn't want to look greedy. You know, I think that's what it was.
Because they sure would have got your ass wrapped up, too. Because you know what's so crazy? And I just want to say this. I'm not finna even say I'm blessed. Because, baby, I need a 9 to 5. I need a job. You know what I'm saying? These little freelancing gigs, baby, like, you got to be out here hustling. Baby, this life ain't for everybody. But listen, I think it's really fucked up. Like these jobs can do whatever they want, like pay cuts, like change shit up, cut your hours and all like that, and like they can just randomly cut people or just without a reason. You know what I'm saying? Not a write up. I think that's pretty nasty business, and there should be laws that protect the workers for shit like that.
I mean, it's supposed to be unions, and they have those after you've been working there for a certain amount of time.
I mean, it also depends on type of job you have, just as well. Like
it shouldn't
not
matter.
All careers come with unions. I mean, but Amber, we live in America. It's a capitalistic country.
Yeah, but this is how I feel. And this is just me personally. But I just feel like, hey man, if you take care of the people that take care of you, you get better results. You know what I'm saying?
Has that ever been the thing for America though?
But that's just
If that was,
should.
My bad. If that was the case, then we wouldn't need judges and lawyers and all of that, because fair would be fair and crimes would be crimes. We wouldn't have to have somebody to say, well, oh, you only get 15 years then. Same crime, but this motherfucker gets 60. You know what I'm saying? And they could do the same thing, and it's just like.
Well, we know white and black crimes are different.
But not even if it's white and black. I'm just saying, but on just a basis level, it's like, as humans, we can't really put a judge. Nobody judges things the same way. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying, even when you get a job, how much you get paid versus how much somebody else get paid.
If we all doing the same fucking job, ain't no way this motherfucking getting paid more than me. Fuck out of here. What the fuck is we doing?
Why is it not?
I mean, it
set at the same
depends.
Unless
price?
you got years on and you just got
I was
raises
gonna
out
say
there.
it depends on your experience. It depends on what you negotiate.
Regardless.
It depends on how high you hold yourself. Some people really cut themselves in the ass when they go in and tell companies what they want. I kid you not. They lowball themselves because they be so scared that companies are going to tell them no. If a company really wants you, they'll negotiate with you. 100%.
Regardless of whether you 65 or 35, a gallon of milk costs the same motherfucking thing
Right.
when you go to the store.
No matter your income.
what I'm saying?
No matter your income. Not
matter-
at your 35, 65, no matter what your income is.
But that's what I'm saying though. When somebody says, "Oh, well, you've been working on a job so long," you know what I'm saying? If this motherfucker do the same job as me, next to me, what's the difference in him being working here for 30 years versus me walking in the door?
Nigga, I'm a
and doing
veteran. What are you talking about? That's like LeBron. You can't have no rookie come in making the same as LeBron.
If this rookie is slam dunking on this nigga and he's better than him, period. This is the new kid. When LeBron came in and he was better than them niggas, he was getting more money.
I retire that nigga out then.
What you mean?
Retire him out. Sit him down. This is the new star. Sit your ass down. It's time to retire. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both don't need to be making the same pay. Sit him down. He go your retirement check.
I just really think it's about the person, the individual. I have worked at jobs. I worked at a job in Van Nuys for like a year, I think. Copart. How long was I there?
Why you dropping the name? I ain't editing shit out.
That's fine. I do not, Amber. I do not care. I am not ashamed of who I am or anything that I have done.
I'm talking about Copart want to come up here and talk
girl,
about
no, I'm
why
not
you
gonna
mentioning
say,
me, bitch.
I'm not going to
you know?
say nothing bad, but when I applied for the position, they were paying a certain rate. When I got hired, when I got the interview, I told them what my rate was. When I got hired, they hired me like $2-3 more than what I was asking. When I started working there, I met this woman and we were just talking about our pay.
And this is why they tell you don't talk about your pay.
And
It creates a hostile
I
environment.
didn't tell her how much I made, but she told me how much she made, and she was gloating like, "Yeah, I know I'm making bank." And I was looking at her like, "Damn, girl, I just started and they're paying me twice what they're paying you, and you've been here 5-6 years. Like, are you not speaking up for yourself? Like, what's going on?" Because I refuse to lowball myself. I will not take any job that is not paying me what I'm worth, unless it's like hard times, desperate times, like we're out on our ass. I'll go work at McDonald's if I have to. But if we're chilling and we're in a good place,
Hopefully we can get another job besides McDonald's. Not the shame.
I
just
mean,
feel like
and there's no
fast
shame that
food is for
McDonald's
like
pay like
teens.
$20+ for some positions. Some
That's cool, but I
places.
feel like that's a teen job. As a grown ass woman, 30+, you shouldn't be.
So what
working at
about
a
these
McDonald's.
managers?
I don't
Like,
even care.
There are district managers for
You better be the corporate.
You know what I'm saying? You work your way up the ladder. That's
You better
how,
be corporate.
That's how you do it, right?
You better come in, the motherfuckers checking in. Like, I'm just seeing what the fuck y'all got going on. You better not be in that bitch clocking hours.
flipping burgers in the back.
No disrespect to the people that's doing it, but you can't be with me doing that shit.
A franchise.
Yeah, you gotta be. I'm talking about you gotta be the big dog for real. I ain't never
I
opposed to
think
it.
it's crazy that you're labeling McDonald's as a high school job when all companies.
I said fast food
or fast food, just any fast food corporation.
Yeah, she said all fast food.
Any
Besides
fast food.
Chick-fil-A.
Besides, like what
They
the
got
hell?
great benefits.
So what about the Heart House?
I'm pretty sure they got amazing benefits.
Okay,
Because it's
how do
only
you-
like 3 of them, right? You got to have some amazing benefits if you only got three stores.
Okay, and what is the difference between like fast food restaurants and like coffee houses like Starbucks and shit?
Starbucks. Why are you using Starbucks? Got amazing benefits. Like, what are you talking about?
But you're just saying like we're talking about jobs.
I'm talking about the benefits. I ain't never heard
McDonald's
nobody.
has good benefits.
I ain't never heard nobody just like, yeah, man, I'm working at McDonald's and Burger King for the benefits. I ain't never heard nobody say that. You heard it for Chick-fil-A and you heard it for who else?
Starbucks? Is that who you're
Yeah. You hear it for them. They got amazing benefits. Fuck you talking about? Like they got it for that. You don't never hear about McDonald's. I don't even think you get. Do they get benefits?
Yes.
You got to be a manager to get benefits,
No,
probably.
you
Because
just
only
have
get
to work full time. A company, you cannot be a company and not offer benefits.
I ain't even think Walmart gay. I'm not Walmart.
Walmart got some cool.
Man,
Walmart. What they say.
Walmart is low minimum wage like a motherfucker. Like they make too much money to not pay their employees enough, and that's just what it is.
Guess what? I bet you 7-Eleven offers insurance too.
And I tell you one motherfucking thing:
one of them companies.
the way they be out there checking them damn receipts, you couldn't. They don't even pay enough for them to be out there doing that. Like next time, like I'm walking by them, you're not checking my fucking receipt. Fuck out of here. Especially if I rung it up by myself too. Fuck out of here.
I was say, yeah, you didn't train me to do a good job on checking shit
Like
out.
fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't train me first of all, and then I had to go shop my own.
I'm not
groceries,
signing up
and
for that.
I gotta scan them myself.
So how would you feel if they took away the self checkout? Then would you be okay with that and rather wait in a long line?
The lines be long anyway at self checkout
No,
because it'd be 50 fucking.
Sometimes self checkout is not, and the lines usually be long too because hella people getting liquor and stuff from
I
these
feel like
stores.
I feel like they just need to hire some more people to work the register.
So open more registers.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of trying to have the fucking machines do everything, get bodies, bitch.
They
They don't want bodies because bodies cost money. If you do any production, majority of your money gonna go on them damn bodies, the humans, the people that you paying to do the jobs. It don't be like the venues; it be the bodies. How long we working? How many days them people working? The bodies.
But they'll end up making some of their money back by cutting down on the theft.
Zach, you look bored, baby. What's up? What you want to talk about? You look bored. We came here 3 hours early for you, and you looking bored as hell. You not engaged in the conversation? You up here on your phone, rolling your eyes and shit. What's going on? I'm recording. Okay, just making sure. Just checking it. Just checking it to him. Shout out to Zach, man, cameraman back there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Zach.
Had to wake him up back there because he showed like he was going to sleep. Yeah, man. Poop Patrol coming soon. Yeah.
Oh nah, I was just saying that. Fuck, I forgot where I was.
Like, why do you do that, babe? Can
Man, I
ask
gotta
this
keep
question?
I gotta keep the spice up.
It was good. It was
If not me,
spicy.
then who?
I did.
Cliff. If not me, then who?
But now he forgot. He forgot his
What was you
train of
talking
thought.
about?
No, what was I saying exactly?
If not me, then who?
We were talking about benefits working at fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
We were talking about.
You saw that Home Depot girl had to quit her job because the motherfuckers popping
I
up.
was trying to figure out what happened.
People found out the Home Depot she was working at was stopping by, found out her address and all that shit. Yeah, like it got real stalkerish. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about Shaq though?
Shaq even dropped by the store.
Do you know that he went to a Home Depot and took pictures in a Home Depot apron?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Let me show you the
He
photos.
probably
care
got
that
stock
much.
at Home Depot.
No, but the fact that he slid in Treaty, the girl that say Making Love, who sing Making Love, and the Home Depot girl, it's just like, bro, simmer
So
down.
is Shaq not allowed to shoot his shot?
Shaq be
He a
shooting
grown-ass
shot-
man.
I
Well,
mean,
he shoot
but
shot
listen,
at a
yeah,
lot
you
of-
can
he
shoot your shot,
at a lot of
Shaq. I'm
chicks.
sorry, I'm doing the wrong blaming. Can y'all stop exposing motherfuckers'
Yeah,
DMs?
like she didn't have to screenshot that.
Can y'all please stop exposing motherfuckers' DMs? Like,
And
you
again,
right? Are you right? I'm
Social
putting the blame-
media is attention culture. Like that's is no way.
I've never understood why
just-
people
it's
do
just
that.
insane.
Like you
look corny doing that.
Yeah, you look hella
Like you
corny.
you look foolish.
You're ruining
And desperate.
your other chances.
I don't know. I didn't screenshot it. Like I had gotten to it with this big wide back bitch like 2 weeks ago, last week, and I was screenshotting. Look, I don't know what the fuck it is about these
That's
bitches
different
putting
when
shit
you're
in vanish
beefing with
mode.
somebody.
The bitch go try to put it in like they be listening to too much 21 Savage, and that's when I realized that he was like, we put shit in vanish mode, and that's when I was like, bitch, I had put the shit in vanish mode and started sending like shit. Bitch, I'm screenshotting. You know, you put it in vanish mode.
They can see that when
you
you
screenshot it.
They can
Okay,
see when you screenshot.
yeah, and I can see when you screenshot too. Duh, we both see when each other screenshotting. My thing is, bitch, don't message me. Moral of the story, don't message me in vanish mode, bitch.
I don't even know how to do that.
That's the method. And like that's, I tried to swipe that shit up to get it out of
Swipe it up,
vanish
yeah.
mode. It wouldn't because she had it on locked on the other end. Moral of the story, bitch. Don't ever write me on vanish mode. Stand on what you say, bitch. Period. You know what I'm saying?
I don't internet beef.
Nah.
So,
Same. And I think there's a difference between exposing somebody and posting your beef between somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I think posting your beef is be like, hey, watch out for these two. Yeah, that's a low-key some pussy-ass shit, too, because it's like, hey, man, these two don't like each other, so if you see them in the vicinity, you know they got some smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
it's
think
like, it's raising awareness, you know? I was walking down the street, right, and this man had a Subway sandwich. This man had a Subway sandwich, and like me seeing Subway, I was just like, eat fresh, and fucking Cliff just like get the laughing in the back time, and what if that man would have had slapped you behind you saying eat fresh?
No, I said, what if that man would have took that Subway sandwich and slapped the dog shit out of you? And
I said, and if the man would have felt the need to slap the fuck out of me with a sandwich for saying eat fresh, he shouldn't be walking amongst us because he got some mentally issues. You know what I'm saying? Some mental problems.
It was 3 of us, and it was just him. And Amber fucking with that man.
Man, I said eat fresh. What is wrong with saying eat fresh? What if I had Tourette's and I was just shouting out shit?
You definitely, Amber. First off,
eat fresh. You know, what if I just...
Is that how you said it?
No.
Exactly.
I was like, eat fresh.
The fuck? I probably, to be very honest, wouldn't even have noticed you were talking to me.
Right. No. That nigga knows. He looked at the sandwich to see if eat fresh was on that motherfucker.
Or I would have probably laughed, but you know what? Like, I do shit like that when I'm uncomfortable. And like, and not to be that person, but like, I don't like when people make like little side notes and stuff like that to me because I am a woman and it makes me uncomfortable because I'd be like, fuck, now I gotta laugh and smile or like say something because you don't know what's gonna happen.
I can't relate. But if eat fresh would have made him want to slap me with his sandwich, I would just say like, those are the people that don't need to be walking among us. That's all amongst us. That's all I'm saying.
That would have been.
Babe, can I ask you a serious
question? Why you so
question?
violent though? What? Yeah.
Do you like when people do little stuff like that to you?
It depends on what mood I'm in. I answered you. You got another question?
No.
Okay, there you go. What you wanted me to say? No.
No? It's just a question.
You need a follow-up. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? You just asked that. I mean, she was surprised by the answer.
No, because I believe it's 50-50, but I just want to know because...
Have you ever seen somebody get slapped with a food item?
No.
Y'all ain't never seen
a food fight in school? Like high school?
Never, because people don't like... First off, people don't play about their food.
Man, we was in school.
Unless it's fucked up.
EJ, man. But we was in school, and this nigga EJ, he just said, hit him in the head with a honey bun. And this nigga slapped Jamie in the side of her head, and the honey bun pack busted open. She had just had these braids done, and the honey bun, when he hit her, the pack bust open, and the honey bun slid out and slid across her braids.
So it looked like a nut.
In her braids. And that was like one of the funniest times I seen somebody.
That's kind of bullying. I'm kind of disappointed in you that you thought that was funny. Because how would you feel? Hilarious. How would you feel if somebody did that to your daughter? And them 400, you know, braids expensive as hell. $500 braids you just paid for your daughter, and some little boy came and slapped your little daughter.
Like I said,
man, you nasty, boy.
Like I said, man, that
you
shit,
nasty.
Nah, bro, the shit was funny. Hit him in the head with a honey bun. He didn't slap her that hard.
And this he had to slap her hard enough for it to bust open and slide across her forehead.
And this is why this man ain't got no kids. This God ain't ready for him. What you gonna let a man? You gonna let a man slap your daughter?
That wasn't no fucking man. That was a child.
It don't. How old was he?
I think we was in like the 6th grade.
Nah. Don't be lying now.
No, it was like 6th or 7th grade.
But at that age, you already know that. But at that age,
ain't no 6th grade
you already know not to put your hands on a girl.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't no 6th grade.
At a nice first or 2nd grade, your parents are telling you, now son, you know you don't put your hands on no little girl, okay?
The nigga, he didn't do it like he was trying to like.
Why he didn't do it to one of his homeboys?
Now why ain't do it to a man? Bitch ass shit, and you upholding bitch ass shit. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't no bitch ass shit like that though. It was really on some funny shit.
No, it wasn't nothing funny about you. This nigga just said she had just got her braids done, right?
She had some fresh braids.
Fresh braids. What the fuck is funny about that?
He said, man, watch this. I'm finna just say, hit him in the head with a honey bun. Watch this. Hit him in the head with a honey bun. And you just heard it, and that shit was funny in the class.
That's
story.
why this nigga
Hit him in the head with a hundred bucks.
Cliff, that's one of those stories that you share with the bros.
Cliff, that's why, yo, that's
private.
why you be going through what the fuck, you know what I'm
Cause
saying?
I thought that was funny.
Niggas be trying my boy. Hey, niggas be trying my boy. I have to tell him, stop trying my boy. Niggas be trying
Man,
my
I
boy.
done had
Man.
some karma happen to me for laughing at shit like that.
Yeah,
but like I say, but shit like that used to be funny to me, and it's still kind of funny.
Nah, he got some bad. Like he
stayed.
stayed.
You brought
Listen,
that story up to this girl, Jamie. She'd probably still be pissed.
She probably is. She tried to get me beat up at the class for that. I had me and my cousin in the
as she
almost
should
having a
have.
fight.
That fresh braids. Fuck is you talking about? You
Yeah.
disrespect. And then you coming on here
And then you
20
didn't
years
stand up for
later
her?
and bringing it up on the fucking podcast. You disrespectful. I'm
How-
over here
that's
defending
not
her.
disrespectful. I'm saying I
Hit her
went
in the
through-
head with a honey bun. Like that's gonna be
went
stuck
through
in my head.
all of the disrespectful shit I did. I went through all of the punishment and drama for doing it. I did it. Like I had to live through it.
Karma's still kicking his ass too.
Exactly, it is. So that's why I don't even.
So stop playing on niggas' top, babe. Like I gotta stop opening up this nigga messages too because he stay sending like, bro. I be trying to send him uplifting, encouraging shit. You open up a message from him. It's niggas with one little leg, one long leg, boxing and shit. It's niggas like jumping in the river, shitting. Like he's just disrespectful. I be trying to send him, quality shit. He just sending me, disabled folks. And I don't know how to feel about it.
That's encouragement. When you see a nigga with no arms, you know what I'm saying, eat some chicken nuggets and putting on this shirt at the same time, nigga, that's encouragement.
Why you sent it though?
To encourage you. You ain't
Nah,
doing
nigga.
enough. You could be doing more.
Hey, nah, this nigga had said some of the coldest shit. He said, you know what's some motivation? He was like, it's niggas that do 5-6 years in jail and come home and get straight to it. And it's some of you niggas that ain't never see a day in jail. And them niggas that come home, like, they done set about 6 years. They come home, like, I thought about Wallow. Like, this nigga up and at him now, regardless of the connections he could have had and all that before that. But, like, niggas just get to it. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Like, niggas that don't have any backups, like, they be, like, they don't have any restrictions. They out here free. They can be making the most of their lives. But they out here just still, like, I don't know, just out here lost in the sauce. But a nigga that's been like had like 10 years taken away from his life get out here and just surpass motherfuckers, like getting to them racks.
Well, first off, it's called a correctional facility because when jails were first created, they were.
It's nothing correctional about a facility.
Can I finish? Like, my God, jeez, Louise, I've been wanting to
Simmer
say this for a
down,
minute.
simmer down, simmer down. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
They were created with the intent to help people get better, right? Even though that's not what they're doing now, like they're real fucked up, they're real corrupt, all of those things. But when you are placed in prison, like you have, and I hate to say this, opportunities. You know what I'm saying? They help you get your GED. They allow you to go. There are certain colleges that you can go to while you're in there. They have books. There are some people in there who educate themselves, who learn about the law. There was that one woman who went to jail for selling drugs for like 10 years. When she came out, she was a lawyer. You have options in there, and even though it's fucked up, they do try to provide you with some sort of option to better yourself when you come out. Niggas who be on the street, they still be stuck in the same life cycle. They're so conditioned and comfortable with it that they just would rather continuously struggle and work job for job than take a minute, sit down and really figure some shit out and make it move. When you're in jail for 5+ years, you got nothing but time.
I agree.
Oh, that's what you think? Because I don't think they call correctional facilities, but they weren't correcting anything.
We said that,
and the
though,
niggas,
Amber.
but yeah, I know you said that. But the niggas that get straight to it, they ain't getting straight to it legally. Wallow, of course.
Some are.
Yeah, some are. But niggas is getting to it like, you know what I'm saying? They done got the connects. They done ran the bags up and shit like that. They done found the right plugs. What's stopping y'all niggas? I'm asking myself the same thing, but I ain't doing shit illegal, me personally.
So is that just for like people who go to jail for selling drugs? Because if I went to jail for like stealing or something, I'm not coming out thinking about selling some drugs in the corner to make a quick lick. I'm not thinking about none of that.
I mean, if that's all you know, that's what the fuck you go to, right?
I mean, it depends. If you go to jail and you learn your lesson and you don't want to go back, I don't think so.
Like I say, jail teaches you how to be a better criminal.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, because once you get caught, you figure out why you don't want to get caught again. And then once you in there, the shit that you doing while you in there, you know, they got the fucking guards and COs and shit. So you don't want to get caught doing no bullshit. So you learn how to hide that shit. You get a network of people. It's Twin Towers here is all of these niggas in LA. You're gonna run into somebody that you know, somebody that knows somebody that knows you from being on the street. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets out where he from. Oh, what area you stayed in? Oh yeah, what you used to be on? What you used to be doing out there? What you used to drive? Like, you know, and niggas end up finding out who you were in the street. Jail is, I don't want to say just the correctional facility part of it, because that's not it. It really just shows it's like social programming for the streets, because
It's like a community.
exactly, it's a different world out there.
It's its own community.
And when them dudes get out, they come back out here, and it's like, for some kind of reason, they end up infiltrating the politics that happen out here. I mean, like those politics end up transferring out here as well. Because criminals, like how you said, they get out of jail and they get straight to it, right? A lot of fucking criminals be in good positions.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because they be working so hard, and they have a don't quit mentality. So they end up achieving certain things and getting. It just depends.
It depends on the person. It really depends on the individual.
So yeah, why you wondering why? Damn, nigga in jail. How the fuck these niggas getting all these bitches in jail?
Intelligent motherfuckers. most niggas in jail, the only dumb thing they did was get caught.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest shit they did was get caught.
And it's like, how many
Smartest
times
thing
did
I
you
ever
actually
did was
do
not
this
do
before
it.
you get
You know,
caught?
smartest thing I ever did was not do it. I'm out here still trying to get to it. But anyway, because I was still trying to figure. Like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself grace because I'm still trying to find my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to school for this podcast and shit because I wanted my own show and stuff like that. That's cool. But I like creating dope shit and stuff like that now. You know, I like editing. I'm finding my way. Now I know. I just, you know, shit moving. You know what I'm saying? My guy here, he's all self-taught. You know what I'm saying? We be banging stuff off of each other and shit like that. He specializes in shooting naked women with a lot of tattoos and shit like that. So if you got a lot of tattoos,
I specialize in a lot of things. Some amazing things. That's probably like the least that I do.
I don't know. You
know
be
what
having
I'm
a
saying?
lot of bikini shoots and stuff like that. Like a lot of, trust me, I'm a photographer.
We live in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
Very close to the beach. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes people wear bikinis.
Yeah, a lot of the times is what
It's
I'm
Los
saying.
Angeles.
But nah, he got dope work, man. Make sure you check out Cliff. He actually took my profile pic with the sad sign in the back, pressure. You know what I'm saying? So book my guy, man.
Most of the pictures that I take end up being people profile pictures. So book me when you want that nice profile shot.
Yeah, man. And like I said, too, book my guy Zach, too, just not on Tuesdays. You feel me? Anyway, you want to plug anything? Because we are going to wrap it up. We are an hour and some change in. I don't want Anchor to be like, oh, we can't upload this. It's too long.
Nah, man. I don't really have nothing I want to plug right now. Just make sure you follow me at Clifflix and at Real Cliff 225. Also, make sure that you tell your loved ones, you know, how much they mean to you, because every day is not promised and life is fast. So don't go to bed mad.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to all the people we lost over the past 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Over the past fucking 30 years of my life. Cause shit, life has been lifing. Fuck inflation. Let's get this money. Let's get our credit up. Cause I know my shit is it ain't in the sevens.
Oh, I'm in the sevens.
It ain't in the sevens, I tell you that. But are you in the sevens? Everybody. So women, if you need a man, Zach. Cliff is taken, but Zach is in the sevens. You know what I'm saying? Cliff is a taken man. Shout out to being taken.
I don't help hoes no way.
And shout out to Zach, about to be a trick. You know what I'm saying? A potential trick to these women that need their bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that little young jockey, Stocky. But anyway, man, but we about to wrap this up. You want to say anything, babe?
No,
You wanna
but
plug
this was
yourself?
great. No, but this was a great episode.
I think so too. But anyway, man, it's your girl Amber DW says.
Yes.
Hey,
Liv, Cliff, thank you again for coming through. He gonna come through some more, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we rotating this whole like the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we out here.
I just wanna freak my mind.